But as the Cold War ended, Pol Pot's days were numbered. Vietnam withdrew from Cambodia, and in 1992, the United Nations effectively took over the country. With UN backing, Sihanouk at last broke with Pol Pot. His triumphant return to Phnom Penh symbolized a new era of hope. Without his support, the Khmer Rouge were finished. By 1997, Pol Pot's once mighty Khmer Rouge had dwindled to just 3,000 troops. Paranoid and alone, he saw enemies everywhere. He ordered the execution of Son Sen, one of his oldest and closest aides. Even by the standards of the Khmer Rouge, Pol Pot had gone too far. At their jungle base, they arrested their broken leader and staged a show trial for the benefit of a Western journalist. For many, the trial created the impression that Pol Pot had finally been brought to justice.
This trial was videotaped by a Western journalist who had good connections in the Khmer Rouge. They tried him for treason, for turning on one of his own, but not for killing all those Cambodians who had died under his rule. I don't think much of the public and the outside world realized that.
Pol Pot remained unrepentant. Despite being rejected by the comrades he'd led for 34 years, neither he nor any of the Khmer Rouge have ever been punished for their crimes. Even those who knew Pol Pot well can't connect the actions with the man. One friend who lost 4 children under his regime recently met his old comrade.
He asked me what had happened in the countryside. I told him we had to scavenge for food with the animals. I told him the people did not sing anymore. This was a surprise for him.
Pol Pot dreamed of restoring the grandeur of Cambodia's ancient past. Instead, he turned his nation into one of the world's poorest, and the memory of 2 million dead still haunt his countrymen.
Cambodia will not recover from what it's gone through for the next century. 100 years from now, people will still see the mark of this disaster that Pol Pot put on Cambodia.
The Khmer Rouge and Pol Pot will go down as one of the 2 or 3 greatest genocidal, mass murdering, brutal regimes the world has ever seen.